Dawn of the Dragon, written by Alan Mark Ferreira, illustrated by Israel Silva, designed by Alan Mark Ferreira. Narrated by Peter Walters. This book is dedicated to my nephew and those of you who stood by me through this arduous journey. Love you guys to the max, especially you, Dad. A word from the author. Within you lies the potential to wield the most potent and powerful tool anyone in this world can possess, the capability to love. But before you can unleash this great power onto the world, you must begin by understanding the most important facet in using love, and that, my friend, is learning how to first love yourself, unconditionally, unapologetically. Start of the story. Without so much as a peep, it aroused him from sleep. Grand streams of white light, shining golden and bright. Such a glorious thing that it compelled him to sing, and such were the actions of our joyous old king. Oh, marvellous day, did the happy king say, as he got to his knees and he knelt down to pray. Dear glorious one, who calls out the sun, we wish that this day be a ton-load of fun. But alas, the king's song would today go unsung. For a darkness on high flew swiftly in the sky, bringing fear to each heart and a tear to each eye. With fire at their feet, the people fled from the street. As one toppled over his wagon, he could yell only, "Dragon!" So great was this beast that arrived here to feast on the sorrow of man and devour his land. For I tell you all now, if you could only see how wherever it rested its head came only darkness and dread. Soon horror would follow with fear on the morrow, then famine and sorrow with no happiness to borrow. And so it was said, then written and reread. If ye want not be bitten, it be best if ye fled. The knights of the castle stood fast to defend, but the wrath of the dragon won out in the end. Beautiful homes once filled with families and fun became dens for the spiders and the webs that they spun. The dragon, his deed done, the kingdom his slave, retired to the mountains inside a deep cave. And so the king's halls, once full of glamour and glory, fell into rot, into ruin. But please, don't you worry. All is not lost, so do keep your hope alive. For the hero of this story is soon to arrive. So, If you wish to find out what the king chose to do, then you'll have to get hold of book number 2. End of story. To be continued in A Day to Decide. A Night to Remember Quadrology. Book 1, Dawn of the Dragon. Book 2, A Day to Decide. Book 3, An Evening of Adventure. Book 4, A Morning We Cried. Thank you very much for reading and listening, and for sharing in this journey with me. Believe in yourself. The end.